Yes, it's entertaining and certainly very popular, but if Dan Brown's Da Vinci Code is just fiction, then why all the controversy? It's controversial because Dan Brown would have us believe it's fiction, but much more, fiction that's based upon fact. He believes that there's historical background underlying the entire story of Da Vinci Code. He would have us believe it's like the movie Titanic, in which the love story between Jack and Rose was fictional, but everything else, the ship, how it sank, the tragedy, all that's historical. Similarly, Dan Brown would have us believe that the underlying history about Jesus Christ, about the nature of the New Testament, the Gnostic Gospels, the whole idea of Jesus being married to Mary Magdalene, all these, he believes, are rooted in historical fact. He became a believer. And I think Dan Brown would want the viewers of the movie to become believers as well.
I began as a skeptic. As I started researching Da Vinci Code, I really thought I would disprove a lot of this theory about Mary Magdalene and holy blood and all of that. I became a believer.
There seems to be a lot of speculation about the Bible and the lost chapters, and there are many stories in and around the Bible that are vague to everyday Christians, everyday working people.
What is portrayed in the Da Vinci Code is diametrically opposed to what is said in Scripture.
I'm interested into seeing how the movie makers have integrated all of these bizarre and different ideas of what the relationship was between Jesus Christ and Mary Magdalene.
And so I am concerned that there are a lot of people out there read the book, see the movie, and they can't discern the truth from the error.
I'm a spiritual person. I believe that all religions are somewhat related.
I'm an open-minded person, but when it comes to religion and so forth, I'm Catholic. So I think that show me proof, and then I'll take the word from it.
Dan Brown does provide a very apt critique of modern Christianity, especially modern Protestant Christianity, that it has diminished the concept of the feminine divine.
I don't necessarily think of God as woman or man, but sometimes when I'm praying, I can focus on the goddess figure.
A lot of folks in the culture are searching for spiritual answers.
I am planning to see it. I haven't heard a lot about it, but I heard my friend told me that the book is great, so it's going to cause a lot of controversy, of course.
As you can see, the Da Vinci Code certainly has people talking, and it's by no means a new conversation. In fact, it's a discussion many people were having long before the movie came out. Some of the themes and ideas it presents have actually been part of a cultural discussion even before the book was published in March of 2003. But not only are people talking about it, it's also become the subject of numerous other books, articles, and yes, documentaries. So what's contained in this one book and the movie adaptation that's generating so much activity? I'm Joe Washington, and I'll be your host as we reveal the answers to that and many other questions surrounding the Da Vinci Code. Before we find out what all the discussion is about, it might be a good idea to first find out what the Da Vinci Code is about.